Hello Cancers, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for the week of April 6th to the 12th. Now a bunch of cards popped out, so I think it's going to be an important week for you. Okay, so I think this one came out first. I have the Emperor reverse, Five of Pentacles reverse, Ten of Cups, Justice in the upright, and I think it was this one. Nine of Swords, Three of Cups reverse, Page of Wands, and the Fool. Okay, so it's going to be a bit of a hard week, okay? Okay, so coming early on, we do have the Emperor card. The Emperor is a card of Aries, and you know, we are coming through starting from the 1st to the 21st. It is a fire sign energy as well. We are also in the sun sign, which is Aries, and I do see another like fire sign showing up here. And I do feel that, you know, if this is a relationship situation for you guys, I feel that you might really be emotionally invested in this person, okay, this fire sign in your midst. I feel that you really like this person on a very profound level. This indicates to me that it is like a very like deep-rooted relationship. This is like emotional happiness. So with these cards on top of this situation, I do feel that a lot of you might have invested a lot of feelings and a lot of your time and your resources. Time, a lot of feeling, a lot of time and resources. Yeah, resources, because we do have pentacles here in this fire sign person. And this fire sign person is essentially, I feel that they're using you. Okay, so just be very careful about that. They have somebody else in their life, so you're not going to be able to get like a relationship out of them, okay, with them. So be very, very careful, tread lightly. And I feel for some reason, you know, due to this very strong karmic bond, you're unable to break away from it, and you're unable to like, you keep rushing back in whenever they need your help, okay? And for those of you who, this could also be like a family member who is kind of like, you're like the enabler. You keep rushing in and you keep bailing them out whenever they need you. And then, you know, if it's a work partnership too, um, no one does their job, and then, you know, the whole company, basically, no one is responsible enough. So then every time something cataclysmic happens, they expect you to be the one to like resolve the problem, okay? So it's the energy is very jarring, and you are a very kind, helpful sign, so you're always going to be the one to step up and, you know, help out and alleviate the situation and diffuse tension. But it's not your place, and people don't enable people, okay? People need to learn to do this on their own. So be very, very careful about that. And it's kind of like you set a precedence for yourself once, and then everyone expects you to do it. So you're like the go-to man or woman to resolve issues and de-escalate things whenever something shows up. And you know, ultimately, it's not fair. So just be careful about this. Um, yeah, and I do feel though, you know, a lot of the weight that you're carrying, it's detrimental to your health. Okay, it's this is like staying up way too late to manage all your responsibilities. So be very, very careful that you have enough time to yourself, and then at the same time, don't internalize the conflict and let it affect your own sense of self-worth, okay? Because I do feel like self-esteem is a big issue here. If someone has chosen somebody else over you, I know it's hard, but just know that it has nothing to do with you. It's the other person. They're obviously compatible with somebody else. They obviously want some other things that they can't get from you. So, you know, it's all a matter of personal preference. And I know when you're in the midst of it, you're not going to be able to see that or understand the logic, but that's what it is. Between people, it is very simple. You know, like if they choose somebody else, it's because they have an affinity with that person. It doesn't mean that you're less of a person because they didn't choose you, okay? It's just personal preferences, personal decisions, okay, right or wrong. So you just really have to let it go, okay? I do see that it is relationship oriented, okay? Just let it go once and for all. I do feel that, you know, with this coming in, underneath this, so if that has been playing out in your work environment, in your home life, I do feel that you're going to get compensated for it. Okay, so you're going to go your own way, and you're going to, the best thing to do is sever ties, but you're going to move forward with your life, and you're going to get yourself in better situations. And it's kind of like a karmic rebalancing of the karmic, it's the rebalancing of the karmic scale. Okay, so you're going to end up in a much better place for yourself. So I do feel that coming in towards the end of this month, you're going to be able to see this, and even the end of this week, excuse me, you're going to start to see things alleviating, and that you're going to put a stop to people using you. Okay, and then you're going to move forward to something else. All right. So initially, I do see a blockage, and it is mainly because the sun is in a fire sign, which is not a, it's the opposite element from yours. Fire and water don't mix very well, so it's important for you to keep this in perspective, and don't think that this energy is going to affect you all month. I don't feel that it will. So it's a temporary like obstacle in the road, but it's important to like not fall into this default way of behaving in which you're the one everyone calls on to bail them out. Okay, so be very careful about that. At the same time, I do feel that yeah, for some of you too who are dealing with a home situation, okay, where you're not married, where you're in a like a relationship, it is very important for you to not only do what's right, you have to do what's fair for the other person. So, for example, if you really love them but you can't commit, it's important for you to keep their interest in mind. Okay, so it's very important for you to be fair to them and let that go, mainly because don't ask them to hold on, or don't ask them to wait. And then for those of you who are in relationships and you're kind of like not really feeling it anymore, it's important to be fair and tell your partner so that they can find somebody else, you know, and then you can find out somebody else. So don't cling to things out of a sheer sense of security. Okay, it's bad habit. And I know cancers tend to do that too, so be very careful. Don't cling on to people, things, situations that are, you know, that have outlived their lifespan, have outlived their purpose, just because you don't want to like start over. Okay, you're going to have a very, very prosperous future when you do start over, and either way, it's going to present you with like new opportunities. So, you know, grab life by the horns and live a little, okay? So, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for watching.